Namaskaram guys, and welcome to this very first video on NextFireJS. In this video, I'll be covering everything on how you can set up Firebase authentication with Next.js. This will include client-side and server-side authentication, user management, routing with middleware, and a couple of pre-built UI components which will improve the user's experience and reduce the developer's effort. Before getting started, however, why do we really need this library NextFireJS? Well, here's the deal. Firebase offers two different set of libraries for client-side and server-side operations, and these two are supposed to work with no connection to each other. Next.js, however, offers to work with client-side and server-side operations combined seamlessly. This creates a bit of compatibility issue with Firebase. That's where NextFireJS comes in. It bridges the gap and make it super simple to integrate Firebase with Next.js. Stick with me and I'll explain everything in detail so you know exactly what's happening. So here is what I already have. It's a very starter Next.js project. I have not made any changes to this. It's created using npx create next app, and it's using TypeScript. You can choose to go for just JavaScript if you want. Doesn't make a difference. So yeah, the first thing to do is install the package, of course. npm install NextFireJS. Let that get installed, and the second prerequisite that we need is we need a Firebase project. So it's created and I did not make any changes to that. So that too is fresh. It's called NextFireJS test, so that will be useful further. So yeah, the package is installed. So the next main step to do is to run this script called nps NextFireJS setup. This will take us through an interactive setup on how we can configure everything, like basically connect the Firebase project to this Next.js project. Once we run this, we'll be taken to login with Google, so that it gives and it will ask for a lot of permissions. The reason is that it will have to create a service account, which is required for the server side actions. So yeah, once we allow that, we can go back and we'll be given the list of projects, Firebase projects that we have. We can choose from the list. NextFireJS test. Yeah, it will ask to select a service account. I have only one. Go for it, and yeah, it doesn't have an app already registered within Firebase, so we'll have to create one. It's giving an option right there, create a new web app. I'll give it the default name, and yeah, let's see, it's creating the new app. Yeah, it again asks to select the app, and now the new one is visible, so I'll select that one. Yeah, now it asks for what was the message there. Please enable authentication. Just click get started from Firebase console. So that is opened. So I'll just enable authentication. It's getting started. It's getting configured. So yeah, it's done. And once that's done, I'll press enter here, and yeah, the setup is complete. That's it. We don't really have to do anything much after that. The only thing is, if we want to enable Google authentication also, we have to visit this link and we can enable Google authentication there. So let's do that too. Yeah, add a new provider, Google, enable, and just go for the default ones, and that should be it. It will not ask for anything more. Yeah, that's done. So we have to provide AS enabled on Firebase. And the final thing to be done here is, before going to setup, I'll show what has already been done. It created a middleware which will take care of the routing and everything. We can customize it further if you want. I'll explain it later. And it created a couple of authentication pages for login, registration, and forgot password. So if we can customize these login pages, of course. So yeah, these are all within our control. The final thing to be done before running this is we have to go to the root layout and wrap the whole body inside this component called NextFireJS provider. And import it force. Client/out. Yeah, we should be good to go actually. I'll try to run this npm and dev, and I'll open this, let it build. See, I was trying to access the home page, but it took me to the login page because it was not logged in. I'll try to sign up with Google. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I'll choose this account. Continue. And yeah, that's it. We are logged in. So right now there is no real way to see if we are logged in or not, except for, if you trust me that we logged in. But yeah, let's solve that. What we'll do is, instead of, like, we'll replace this Next.js logo with some component that will show the user's login status. There is a pre-built component called profile button, so I'll add that one there. So I'll go to the page, find where the logo was. Yeah, this is the Next.js logo. I'll remove this whole thing and add a profile button here. Yeah, it got already automatically imported from NextFireJS, and yeah, let's see how it goes. I'll reload, and here it is. Here comes the profile button. This is a pre-built component, you can use it anywhere. So yeah, we can see that we logged in with this account. We can log out. It will go back to the sign in page. I can try to sign in with another account. Yeah, basically everything works. Continue, and there it is. It's automatically redirected to the home page. Now you can see it's logged in on the client side, logged in with the Next account. So that's the basic setup for authentication. But yeah, you will need to get more customization and get to know what's happening here. So what we could do is, we could access the user on the server side as well as the client side. So I'll show how we can access the user object on the client side first, and then I'll show how we can access it on the server side. So to access it on the server side, I'll have to first create a client side component. Let me create that first. So I'll create a file called CSP, which is a client side page. Yeah, I'll use client, so it's definitely client side, and return export. Yeah, this is empty for now, but yeah, let's do one thing. It will print user, and yeah, that's it. So I'll add that one just below the profile button. So it should show just a text. So it's yeah. So now I'll try to get the user on the client side. It's pretty simple. You just use the function get user client side. That's it. Import it, and yeah, this is the current user. So I'll try to print the current user's email, and it should print the user's email there. See, it comes there. So that it's as simple as that. You get the user object right here. It's an object of type user from Firebase. So it's sold kind of. You can do anything with that user, whatever you want. And if you want, you can add a profile button again here. Completely up to you. So the next part we'll do server side. We'll try to find the user on the server side. So for that, I'll create a server side page .tsx. Cool. So let me use server for this, and so the function can be asynchronous because it's on server side. You might already know this. So I'll create this page, and on the server side, how to get the user, it's slightly different. What you do is user equal to get user SS stands for server side. So see, yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I'll try to return this from the server side, from server side. Yeah, then I'll try to add this also to the page, and yeah, we should be good to go. Let's see. If you get the user from the server side, everything is good. So you practically get the user on the client side. you get it on the server side. Whatever the session management, cookie, everything is managed by NextFireJS. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You get everything done for client side and server side authentication. If you need to change how the routing management is done, like if you need some public pages, I'll make another video about that soon. So yeah, that will be it for now. Bye. Hope you liked it.